we'll pay NIMASA, we'll pay customs, way back, it used to be in dollars. And then government has come up to say, no, they must accept Naira from Nigerians as well. It's our currency.
Oh,
It's something that must be accepted.
okay.
And thank God they start implementing. So these are key things we're looking at. And if government will go this far as well and say, oh, even not for anything, Nigerians can also buy crude for their own use, for Nigerian use
Mm.
in Naira. It's a welcome development. And we're looking at it economically. This is viable and this will certainly protect the Naira against the dollar. Two, as well, when the refineries come up, this will bring about finished products. It's not just PMS. There's
7
AG,
Super
there should
FM.
be
Your
TPK,
one
there should
family,
be
one
HHK,
radio,
there should be
Super
ATK,
92.7
LPFO,
FM.
HPFO.
One family. One radio. 92.7
The
Super.
IFO, FPFO, what exactly is that?
Okay, these names I mentioned.
Yes, please.
Okay, PMS is premium motor spirit.
Yeah, I know that one. Yeah.
AG automotive gas oil, which is diesel.
Yeah.
HHK household kerosene. ATK aviation, something that has to do with fuels for planes. And LPFO low pour fuel oil. HPFO high pour fuel oil. These are also for heavy machineries and also vessels as well.
Okay.
So these are key things that certainly will help the economy and also the Naira against the dollar.
Okay.
So it's key.
Okay. So how effective are the government's measures to regulate petrol pricing and, prevent the price hike? How effective would you say the government's measures have been?
This is also key because looking at it, this petroleum pricing and everything, it has come a long way. But then how they go about it and getting to this particular of getting the particular of getting the pricing, the particular price for a product, I think it has to do with a few calculations on the side of the government. Because I know with time, or that what has been playing out before, with time, key stakeholders, and government must look at it, that key stakeholders must be involved in the shaping of price for the country or for the populace as well. Because when it comes to, we have also even the Department of Petroleum Resources, NMDPRA, NNPCL is also involved. Petroleum product pricing, regulatory, whatever, PEF, and all those, they've all been merged as one under the NMDPRA. And I think with all of this, the prices will certainly, the price of it, when it goes up, is also a plus. It also increases our dollar economy or our dollar whatever. It does a lot to the economy.
Okay.
And then if we take that and then judiciously use it or put it into Nigeria's economy, it certainly will help us.
But that's a contrary report to what we have now, because some marketers, air their thoughts on a particular report saying that more problems are looming for Nigerians, as Nigerian oil marketers have hinted that there may be fresh fuel price hike amid escalating tensions between Israel, Iran, and other parties. So how does that connect to us?
There will always be fuel price hike based on, like I said earlier on, if you had listened, because you need to look at the price of products or the quantity of products that we get from Dangote refinery. Like I earlier said, on a daily basis, we'll get a little above 7 million liters.
Okay.
That's what it sells to Nigeria currently, as I speak with you. And sincerely, we know 7 million liters is not sufficient and cannot be sufficient. It cannot be compared to the years when we had about 4 refineries working. And then you look at Warri Refinery bringing out Port Harcourt about 210 barrels and others and all, But for now, only Dangote, as we speak, with what is coming out, or what they get and what is coming out, is better imagined than said for now. It still takes us back to the refineries must come on stream.
Okay. All right. So, how do you foresee? Okay, now as regards the issue of oil theft as well, that's also affecting production. So, what are your thoughts on that one?
Oil theft, for now, can't be the issue we're facing, because I know too well that both the military and the NNPCL, the GCO of NNPCL, which is Malaya Carey and Co., they have really put in their best, and they are doing things to make sure that even with the there's this a tax force or something they call Tantita as well, owned by High Chief Tompolo, King Tompolo, Chief Tompolo,
yes,
that goes around Niger Delta trying to make
they
sure.
They arrested a vessel last December. We haven't heard an update of that one. But now there's a report that the country is losing 400,000 barrels of oil per day to crude oil thieves.
People say things based on probably on assumptions.
No, this is not an assumption. This is, a report by Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project. I think even,
if you say organized crime and listen, then that means organized crime has to do with a lot. It cuts across, not just individuals, but maybe government officials as well, and also military personnel as well, of which they are trying to purge a lot of things. Everybody must stop. Henceforth, this we must get crude, must get the quantity we deserve.
No, but are you saying that there's no oil theft? I don't understand where you stand. Are you saying that there's no oil theft in the country?
I'm not a military man, so
we're
I don't
not
know
losing,
much about,
yes,
whether zero oil theft or this thing. But I know for the time being now, at least we really had enough peace on that area.
Okay. All right, then. So what strategies would you propose to stabilize petrol prices in Nigeria? I know you went over a few at the start of the program, but if you could expatiate. How do we get it right? How can Nigerians, pay less to get to work and to commute at this point? What would be the solution? Short term, not even long term now.
Let me say, formerly have thought about the CNG program and the CNG government coming up to say CNG like this, CNG that, CNG buses and all whatnot. But we really need to look at it. CNG might not even be the best to go with for now. Because when we talk about things that also, support petrol, electric vehicles as well might even be the best. Because what is going on for the CNG, how safe is it? How safe is, as in the safety standards for the CNG? That CNG bottle is about 1,000 psi. And nobody says, nobody tells this, nobody talks about it. They just say CNG. But we need to ask. And with respect to, the petroleum, let it be the refineries come on stream. Port Harcourt to me, is 100% or 95% completed. And then we're looking at Warri. Warri is over 70% or 80%.
When you say we, are you speaking on behalf of the, and then when you say we, can you just give clarity on that?
Okay.
Well, you said we are looking at the completion. You keep using the term we. Is that on behalf of the NNPC or IPMAN?
No. We're talking about no. We're not talking about on behalf of NNPC, but we are stakeholders as well. So whatever they do, we know. First information gets to us.
Okay.
We get to see what is happening. We visit these places. We have people in there. We get our information. And then we know when to tell our people that.
So what exactly is the drawback with the Port Harcourt refinery? Because over time we've been hearing that it's almost completed. I think, this all started with the last administration. Early this year, we heard that it was good to go. And now we've been hearing...
This is about the seventh time.
Yes. So what exactly is the drawback? What's the situation there?
Like I said earlier on, whatever that is holding it now, to me, it's not about mechanical or technical. Probably it's just about pricing. Then the products can now roll out.
Pricing in what sense? Like maybe you could explain.
A particular price. Of the 4 refineries we have, Port Harcourt for now is good to go. And what we're waiting on is the price that will now go flow rightly with marketers and then with the public as well. The public is the common man, the end point when it comes to supply of product and distribution.
Okay.
And so that is where, to me, that is where it is.
Okay. All right. So you were going over the strategies that you'd propose short term. You were talking of CNG. You said you don't think it's exactly a good idea. You were talking of the risks involved, right?
Yeah. I'm talking about. I talked about the CNG, and also we need to compare that with electric vehicles as well. You know, so we have to really look at it. The safety is on CNG. Is also, anything about when it comes to Nigeria, and you say everybody, oh, this is key, this is key, this is key. That is not how it should be. We should look at how come about this. Is this effective? Is this sustainable? And then how safe is it? Is it, for me, the CNG area, safety is key. You really need to look at it. Even when I got to understand that for the bottle, that PSI, that's gas-like bottle, the PSI is about 1,000. So, I mean, you look at it, how safe is it? That's like a time bomb. It's like a bomb if it should explode or have issues.
Well, you don't think the government must have checked, put these things into consideration? So if you're not suggesting the CNG, then what other short-term solution would you
Electric vehicles are key to whatever it's doing. Then also, the government needs to make sure this refinery, the pricing will come out immediately or quickly as soon as possible so that people can now start loading.
All right.
And then, because once quantity supplied is more than quantity demanded, certainly in economics, the price or whatever will go down.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so if you're listening to us, this is Spotlight on Super FM 92.7. You can be a part of the conversations, questions, contributions. As regards, we're looking at the societal effect of fuel price hike as it is. It affects Nigerians, all Nigerians at all levels. So be a part of the conversation. You can call 0805 092 0927 or 0705 890 4927. Alternatively, you can send a WhatsApp message to 0705 690 0927. Yes, and follow us on all our social media handles. So how about the situation with the modular refineries? Do you think that's something that, because I know the last administration had talked about setting up 13 modular refineries across the Niger Delta as a way to help with production. Do you think that's something that this administration should, a project that, it should pick up and continue with?
Okay, are you talking about the artisanal or modular refinery?
Modular refinery. I know the Buhari administration had talked about setting 13 of them up.
Yeah, that was the previous administration of
Buhari.
Mohammed Buhari.
Yes.
I think that was headed by the then Vice President, Osibanjo.
Yes.
And somehow, up to this point. But I think we still have smaller refineries too. We have the Aradel refineries. We have the Walter Smith as well here in the Niger Delta. And these are key refineries as well. They're also supporting the larger ones.
Okay.
So it's good.
All right then. So we'll go on a quick break now. We'll be right back. Stay with us on Spotlight. Don't go away.
Join our amazing news team as they dissect trending topics in politics, health, education, business, and many more. Live every day at 7:30 to 9 a.m.
You're one family, one radio.